Hey, it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my Holy Grail makeup. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's not a lot. So this isn't going to be a really long video, okay? I am really picky about what I like. And there are some things that I just like when I use it, it makes me happy. I love it. Are you like that with some things? Let me know in the comments. But that's how this is. This is like things that make me so excited to use it and I love it. And so that's what I'm going to talk about. Some of these things may not be things that I've repurchased because it's taken me a long time to go through it. But something that I've reached for all the time. And yeah, so these are my favorites. So in the comments below, I want to know what your Holy Grail is. Like your something that you use that you've either repurchased again or you get excited every single time that you use it. You share it with all your friends. Let me know in the comments. So let's get into it. One of the things that I love that I've discovered that is phenomenal, and it's a little tricky to use, but once you get the hang of using it, it's magic, okay? And it is the Peter Thomas Roth Instant Eye Firm XI. I really don't hear a lot of people talking about this. I don't know why, but I think this stuff is amazing. So if you have some puffiness under your eyes, if you have, my eyes look pretty good. In the morning, it's another story, okay? But if you have puffiness, if you have eye bags, I would definitely give this a try. All right. The key to this though is you have to apply this correctly. If you don't, you're going to have to take it off and start all over again. So that's a negative. And I can use this with a concealer. I'll talk about that because I'll talk about the concealer next. But I love this. I really do. You can use this every day or not. It will stay on all day. I know some people said it cracked on them. I don't understand why it cracked on you. I have worn this all day. And it's worn well for me all day long and I've had no issues, but I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it's for me, it's a must have in my makeup. I freaking love it. Definitely would recommend it. And I've shared videos on it. If I remember, I'll try to pop it up there below of how I apply it. Concealer is one of the hardest things to find for us mature women. This one you're probably sick of me talking about, and this is the Sicily concealer. I freaking love this. I am wearing it today, but I'm using a different powder under my eyes today, so I don't know how my eyes look. So I'm not really happy with the way that they look today, so no judgment. But I love this concealer because I feel like it's full coverage. It doesn't look like I'm wearing concealer. It's very light. I just love this. And you use the tiniest amount. This is going to last a long time. So just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind when you're ordering it, okay? It's going to last you a long time. I think people really overuse product, whether it's foundation or concealer. When you're using a full coverage concealer, you don't have to use that much. This is from Laura Mercier, and this is in the highlight number 1. Freaking love this one. When I put this on, I was like, are you kidding me? So that's the one that I'm wearing today. It is gorgeous. You don't put this all over the face. You just use it as a highlighter, and it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's subtle, but you can see it, and it's just gorgeous on the skin. So this is not going to come as a surprise to you if you have been following me. Now, I've been wearing more powder blushes lately because Laura Mercier sent me a whole bunch. So I wanted to use it. I have one from Charlotte Tilbury. I just want to start using some of my powder blushes because I have them and I don't want them to go to waste. But in my heart, I still love my Daniel Sandler. They're still my favorites. So these are just 2 that I just grabbed. I have another one in there. So they are liquid watercolor blushes. You shake them up really well. Apply it to the back of your hand. I did a whole video on how to apply it. Apply it to the back of your hand. You can use a dampened beauty blender or you can use a brush. If you use a brush, I would use, brush maybe like this. okay? And you just dip it in there and then you just apply it on the top part of your cheeks. It's beautiful. It gives you a beautiful glow. So if you're someone that has dry skin, honestly, any skin can wear this, but especially if you are somebody who has drier skin, you're gonna really love this. It's gorgeous on the skin. So it's still my holy grail. And these last a long time. I know somebody said they go bad. I don't know. I still have mine and I'm still using them. They do get a little bit more watered down as they get a little bit older, but shake them really well. They're gorgeous and they stay on. Love them. I try a lot of different lip liners, but my favorite still is my Charlotte Tilbury, and it's the one I'm wearing today. You guys are probably sick of me talking about it, but Charlotte Tilbury, this one is in Pillow Talk. That's one of those colors that I feel like goes with a lot of different lipstick colors, at least in my collection. I can, there's a lot of them. I don't know if this lipstick looks good either, but I didn't feel like changing it again. So I hope it looks okay in my video because it's going to be in a lot of my videos. It's just a new lipstick that I tested out. But anyways, so I love Charlotte Tilbury lip liners. I love her lipsticks as well. They last a long time. I was always told the lipsticks go bad fast, but I don't know. I haven't gotten any that look or smell or whatever funky. These were the ones that I got with those special cases. This is the one thing I don't like are the special case ones. I wouldn't recommend getting it because it is all scratched up. It looks terrible. So I would pass on that. Just go for her regular ones. You can't, replace it, but you're going to replace it. And it's going to be all scratched up. So they didn't put a lot of thought into this because that looks terrible. I love her lipsticks as well. They're my favorite formula out of all of my lipsticks. I have mostly Charlotte Tilbury. I am getting out and testing some other lipsticks that I like. I like Estee Lauder, but I still always pull for my Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks. There's other lipsticks I have, but those ones are my absolute favorite. I don't like lip plumpers, okay? I don't like a lot of lip plumpers because I just feel like they can be really drying on my lips. This is the only one that I really enjoy, the only thing I like from this company, and it's from City Lips. I love their lip plumpers. Now you do have to reapply, but I have to reapply my gloss anyways, you know what I mean? So it does work. I'm not wearing it today. I'll put some on now. See if I don't know what it'll do with what I'm wearing. This one is called San Diego. So it has a little bit of a frost to it. But I like it. It doesn't feel drying or sticky or tacky or anything. And it does plump your lips up. So I do really enjoy using it. It does not play well though with the Chanel Duo. You can't put this on and put this on after because it won't adhere. So just a little heads up on that. If you use it, then you got to use it on its own. Use the clear first. You can put a lipstick over it, and then you can put a gloss on top of it. But you can't use it with those. I don't know why it doesn't play well. I've tested a lot of brow products, and right now am just really hooked on a couple of things that I just really love. And one of these things, I didn't like it when I first started using it. I didn't like it. And I'll talk about that first. So I'm going to talk about this. This is the Legendary Brows. When I first used this, I'm like, I don't get it. Now, I don't just use this on my brows. So I still have to outline and fill in my brows, which I will talk about my pencil in a second. But this is really nice for me because after I do my pencil, I just feel like it. I'm not wearing this one today, but I'm wearing another one that I tested that I didn't like. But this one is really, really nice because I like how it tints my brows, but it also kind of helps to fluff them up a little bit. And I love the applicator on it too. See how fine it is? I love how fine it is because it's not going to be too big and overpowering. I'm going to put a little bit more on. Like I said, I have another one. It keeps my brows in place, but it also separates them and makes them look full when I put them on. So I love this. I love this. Legendary from Charlotte Tilbury. These are all things that I'm telling you that I love, like absolutely 100% love. I get excited when I use them. You know what I mean? When I say excited, I almost sound like weird, but you know what I'm saying? Really quickly, eye palettes. I have so many. I don't know if I could say I have a holy grail other than I still love my Chanel one from a couple years ago. I've said that so many times. I really do love this one. That's one of my favorites. Still, I have to like try not to use it all the time because it would be one I would use every single day. And I have other ones that I like and I love using, but like Holy Grail, I don't know. That's kind of like that puts it on a really big pedestal. So I'm going to leave it at that. These are all the things that I really, really, really love using. Oh, one more thing. Did I mention this? Charlotte Tilbury powder is my favorite. I've used a lot of different ones. I've shared this before. The negative thing is that it doesn't last very long. Something that's similar but not as good, I'm going to be honest with you, and I just picked this up, is the Gucci powder. So looks like this. They win A pluses for their packaging, but the formulas are very, very similar in the two. Charlotte Tilbury is still better. It's still better. It is. I used the Gucci under my eyes today, and it looks patchy. So this is still my favorite. I've repurchased it. I took a break for a while because it doesn't last really long. And right now I'm trying not to use this one all the time. So I'm using my Chanel 2 just to make it last longer because it's just really, like, I could go through this in a month. Easily hit pan on it really quickly. But I love it. It's like my favorite Holy Grail status powder. I haven't found a powder that's similar. I've used things that are dupes, then they're not dupes. They're not. Like I said, this one, there's ingredients that are similar. Still not a dupe for it, in my opinion. So I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know in the comments, what are some of your like must-have Holy Grail? You've repurchased it. You get excited when you use it. You absolutely love it. Let me know in the comments. Would love to hear from you. I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Where you will be. I really